Greetings everybody, Kind of Games Online. Welcome back to more Lost Dimension. Last time, we covered the last few quests in New Game Plus. And in this episode, it's time to start the bonds. We're gonna start with Himeno. Now, bear with me for this because this is recorded out of order. How out of order? This is recorded right after episode 3. Yeah. It's gonna be very out of order for me, isn't it? Well, let's do this. We have Himeno.
What?
What? Don't tell me. You need something from me? Correct. How unfortunate. I'm not busy enough where I can simply refuse. Alright, I'll play along. If you need something, I'd prefer you get it over with soon. Let's see. I request you take no longer than 8 seconds of my time.
Why?
Why do you object so strongly? Do you dislike talking with people?
Fine.
I dislike doing unnecessary things. I'm only here to fulfill my objective. I'm not here to make friends. Objective, huh? To defeat the end, right? What else could it be? I have no interest in saving the world. I don't care about such a thing. I just want to turn the end into ash. I'm here solely for that reason. I don't like how he treats the world like his toy and destroys it for his own selfishness.
But
That I understand, but isn't it a big extreme to say you have no interest in the world? You seem to have grown up loving the world quite normally. What we like, what we don't like, such things are unique and should be chosen freely, no? Don't force your values onto me. You have quite the way with words.
I won't deny it.
Relax. Although I have no interest in or hate toward you and the others, I don't intend to turn against you. If anything, I'll cooperate because your objective and my murderous intentions overlap. No interest in saving the world, huh?
What?
Need me again? I just like idle chit-chat. Small talk's not so bad. You're a curious one. I may dislike you more than the act of small talk itself, but alright, I'll join you for a little bit. So, do you like me by any chance? Are you thinking of hugging me?
Huh?
Why is that coming out of the blue? Answer in earnest when someone is asking a plain question. Haven't you learned that in elementary school? I'm asking for a yes or no. Do you want to hug me or not? The thought never crossed my mind. Are you sure? It's common for people to hide their intentions. I can't trust you just because you say it out loud. Then don't ask. Whether you're a man who hides his true intentions or an idiot who survives off instinct, I figured you'd at least choose.
Well,
Not that it matters to me either way, though. I have no intention of accepting your friendliness tinged in sexual desire. It's a waste of time and unpleasant. And by unpleasant, I mean emotionally. Wouldn't know in terms of physical pleasure. I've never had sex before. I'll take your word for it. I'm not interested in protecting my chastity, but I don't like wasting extra energy.
I'll burn it.
So if you forcefully try to win me over, I'll see you turned into ash. Ash, huh? Doesn't sound like you joke when you say it. Because it isn't. It's not far from the truth to say that I was granted this ability to burn things to the ground.
No.
I'm sure that's not what the ability is for. You're a great asset to our force. A great asset, huh? So what? I didn't ask for this.
Ugh.
Not a single good thing has come from having this ability. Are you alright? You shouldn't come too close to me either. I wasn't joking when I said you'd turn into ash. Did something happen in the past with that power? You again. You've got time, right? It's rude how you make it sound like I've got free time all year round. But it's true there's nothing to do here, so alright. Why not spare some of my useless time with you?
Hey,
So what do you think regarding the traitor? Are you perhaps talking to me because you suspect me? I'm not doubting you. So you trust me? I'm so happy I could cry. My panties are black. Well, that escalated quickly. Didn't expect that, did you? Naturally, you can only understand my outward appearance. It's comical to think that such a person acts like he can see the real me. I hate people like that.
I see.
So do you doubt me? No, I don't. It's impossible to doubt people when I haven't believed a bit of anything from the start. Everyone here, including you, is unimportant to me.
Who really cares?
Does it matter if unimportant people are allies or enemies?
But
Isn't that a hard way of life? I simply don't like believing in all that. Relying on others and clinging to them is creepy. It's best strangers stay strangers. That way, I won't get hurt by anyone, and I won't hurt anyone. Won't hurt anyone?
Ugh.
You must have misheard me. Can you not involve yourself with me anymore? It's honestly a bother. If I really don't matter to you, isn't it fine that I do what I want?
why?
What are you so afraid of, Himeno?
Fine.
You say it like you know everything. I hate that.
I see.
I'm grateful. It means you're aware of me, as opposed to seeing me indifferently.
Ugh.
I keep telling you to stop, but you still keep pursuing me. Don't tell me you're sadistic. I just wanted to talk. Doesn't seem like I have the right to refuse. You're a troublesome one. Spend all the time you want with me, but our opinions will never intersect. You, who wants to save the world, and I, who cares nothing of it, have two distinctive values.
Why?
I've been curious. Why do you have no interest in the world? Because I don't want to think of it as important. Is there a problem with that? Not at all. But I just don't understand.
Ugh.
As long as I have this power, I don't allow myself to think that any one thing is precious. So there was something then. Would you mind telling me? About yourself, I mean. Why?
You're right.
Because I want to know. Isn't that reason enough? How about this then? Prove to me that you're worth telling this to. You want to test my skills, huh? Well, are you too scared? Let's go. Seems you're confident enough. Let's see if you're all talk or not. We now have our first character quest, Wildfire. Alright, let's do our first character quest, Wildfire. So the idea of these character quests is you have to put in Show and whoever you're working with. I mean, Show is a given, but you also have to put in whoever you're working with. In this case, Himeno. And you can't switch around their positions. So Show is locked into position 1, and Himeno is locked into position 2. And the rest of them you can just choose on your own. Now, if either Show or Himeno go down in this mission, you instantly fail the mission. So you gotta be really, really tactical. On top of that, as I'll probably be showing in a second, all the enemies are on par with you. For character quests, all enemies are going to be on par with your level. So that's something else you gotta be careful about. And when you do successfully complete the quest, I do believe you get a gift point, so that's definitely helpful. But of course, character quests are nothing to sneeze at.
Ugh.
Well then, I'm off. Cover me and show me what you're capable of.
Damn.
Wait, Himeno, don't overextend the front line. What? Are these jerks aiming for me?
Wait!
Cool it. If you continuously use your gift that much, you'll... Alright, here we go. Wildfire.
Let's do
Now,
this.
the idea of this mission...
Commencing assault for everyone's sake.
Himeno's over there. But there's another part to it, which I'll show once I use Brain Hacker.
Please.
Then let's begin.
Alright,
Here
we'll
I
switch over to
go.
Himeno. You will notice
Kid.
she's got 40%
Here I
sanity,
go.
and that's it. That is the gimmick of this mission. Himeno has lost a ton of sanity from fighting these enemies up here. So we have to try to regroup with her, and, well, emerge victorious from there. Especially considering, remember, if Himeno goes down, it is game over.
Let's begin.
Of course, the same could be said for Sho, but Sho, I think, isn't going to have as hard of a time going down. Alright, Toya, let's send you here and have you use Thunderbolt.
Ha! Not good.
Move out.
Alright, Nagi, you have dive, so we don't have to worry about you taking substantial damage, but I do want to send some backup over to Himeno, so that's going to be your job, Nagi. Let's have you use dive.
Move out.
Decent.
Let's do this.
Sho, let's move you forward. Right about here. Actually, let's defer over to
Here's
Toya.
my chance. Roger that.
Because move Toya back here. Get a pretty nice Thunderbolt on this. No, no! Target the right enemy. I'm in range. There.
Ha!
That was a bit obnoxious. But everybody together should be able to take down this guy. Yep. Alright, the big guy's gone. Which is good, but we've got other matters to attend to, namely these guys. So let's move Himeno forward. Come on, really? Alright. Here. This should do it.
Burn. Hostile down.
Yep, that's another enemy gone. We took out the biggest threat to this mission, so that's good. But we still got more enemies to deal with, on top of Himeno's low sanity. Which, I mean, we could theoretically take advantage of
You're off target.
Berserk mode, but that could also put us in a tight spot. So, kind of hesitant in doing that. You, sir, are a jerk.
You're off target. You're off target.
And you, sir, are gonna die. A horrible, horrible death.
Let's do this.
Alright, how do we want to do this, then? Let's...
My head.
Let's send Mana right about here. Let's have Sho, Yoko, and Mana work on chipping down this guy. Or Mana could just be a badass and just do that. That works too. Alright. What do we want to do?
My head.
We want to take down these guys, so that would probably warrant Firestorm, but we want to be at the point where we can hit all three of them, but also avoid hitting Nagi. That's going to be what we got to do, which will be right about here. And she'll have a tiny bit of sanity left, so this will work very much in our favor. Bingo. Alright,
Let's
Commencing
Nagi.
assault.
Let's have you attack next. Let's have you use 1,000 knives.
Take this!
And like that, our 2 enemies are gone. That just leaves 3 enemies left on the field. Ugh. Come near me and I'll reduce you to ash.
Damn it.
Damn it. This isn't a matter of testing skills anymore. We need to end this battle quickly. I guess I got a little too emotional.
Let's do this.
Alright.
Well then.
Let's send Toya this way. And finish off this guy. Get out of here. Alright, 2 enemies left.
Let's do this.
I think we can take him down without much hassle. And we're gonna leave part of that job over to Toya. Let's move him up here. And let's have him use Thunderstorm. Yeah, that's definitely good damage. Now, let's defer over to Nagi.
Proceeding.
And Nagi, if we are lucky, let's try to take down both of these guys at once. What does more damage? Dragon Dive or 1,000 Knives? Same damage? Alright, let's just use the 1,000 Knives then.
Take this!
Got another one. There's 1 left, but that shouldn't be a big deal. Fresh shot. And that's already the end of your turn.
Let's do this. Let's go.
Let's finish this guy off and get out of here.
What's this? Good.
And that's the end of the mission. It's about time that I hear whether or not I've passed your test. You already know this. You were great. I have to approve of both your strength and your straightforwardness. If I didn't answer, I suppose you'd bother me for eternity. That'd be a bit severe. Alright, I'll tell you. No, that's not quite right. Rather, it almost feels like I want you to ask me, what is this weird sensation? Not that it's unpleasant or anything.
I see.
My pyrokinesis couldn't be controlled during my childhood. There were many times when I unintentionally create fire whenever my focus increased. Little kids tend to gaze on things they like because they're so straightforward.
However,
But it's nothing more than focusing your conscience onto the thing in front of you. So when I was younger, I kept looking at the things I liked and ended up burning them. So that's how it was. It's depressing. The more I thought something was precious, the more I wanted to look. But if I did, it'd only burn and disappear. That's why I started to believe if I had to experience this sadness, I can do without anything precious. That's the worthless human being I am, an empty shell who isn't allowed to enjoy such happiness.
I see.
So that's why you excessively reject your allies. I was scared of becoming too involved with you all, and thinking of you as precious.
Hey,
But it's too late, and it's your fault. There's no going back now. There's a high chance that I hold a special feeling for you. Prepare yourself, okay? You get character files of the character you went adventuring with. So we have character files for Himeno. And we got the S rank, good. Because character quests suck for S ranks because you can only attempt them once. Everybody in the party gets a gift point.
I knew you'd come.
Shall we go?
Yes, there's still a lot I want to talk about with you. Earlier, do you remember when I said that I have no interest in saving the world?
I do.
I'm sure you've realized by now, but that was a lie. I'm the type of person who ends up hurting the ones precious to her. However, the world accepted me as is and allowed me to live. Even though I hurt people the more I love them, the world still took me in. And that's why I love the world. It accepted me for who I am. Hey, Sho, I want to save the world because it's really precious to me.
I see. Then let's protect it together. We're more than capable of doing so.
I agree. Once we save the world, this time I feel like I can fully take in everything about the person precious to me. So be ready for it, Sho. You should take in everything about me too. The pains, wounds, memories, heart. I'll give them all to you. Okay?
You strengthen your bond with Himeno Akatsuki. And now Himeno's bond is at the max. But we still have 11 more people to talk with, so next time on Lost Dimension. Now that we've gotten through Himeno, we've maxed out her bond, it's gonna be time to max out Toya's bond next time. See you guys then.